Basic, by definition, means typical. I used to be very basic, and I still have my basic moments. We all do. Is that a bad thing? Yes and no. There's a certain point in my life where I stopped and would think like, yo, I'm kind of boring. And I would compare myself to other people like, how are they so like outgoing and so like fun to be around, but I'm not like that. And I noticed I was starting to compare myself to a lot of people around me a lot, and I knew that wasn't healthy. So what I started to do is I started to pretend that I had a twin. And then I'd start to think, am I the cool twin or am I the lame twin? You can meet twins, they look identical, but the thing that separates them is their personality. What they say, how they act, and the things they do. Now if you were to run this in your head, all the things that you say and do, which twin are you? Are you the lame one or the cool one? You ever heard somebody say, I don't care what anybody thinks about me, okay? I don't care. If you've ever gotten ready to go out and looked in the mirror before you left the house, you care what people think. We all care to a degree. I think I personally stepped out of my basic zone and like started getting comfortable in my shoes when I wanted to upgrade my life. And you don't need any more money than you're already making in order to do so. So in all this trying to not be basic, happiness should be something that you're striving for. When I was in high school, it was not cool to openly talk about video games. And then I noticed like I would come to school and just be in this little shell when I want to start talking about all these cool games. I'm like, you know what? No, I'm gonna make it cool to talk about video games. It's that kind of attitude that builds and shapes your personality. You know, we go through stages in life trying to discover ourselves, and one thing that I kind of did, I think we all do this, we do things that'll make ourselves look cool in other people's eyes. Now I know my friends are very sensitive about their tattoos and their piercings and whatnot, but clothes, tattoos, piercings, all that stuff is cosmetics. And if you guys have seen some of my Disney videos, you noticed I said I pierced my ears. See the little dots? I was gonna get tattoos, but I stopped because I realized I was going down a road where I was depending on like exterior cosmetics. So then I switched lanes, took out my earrings, and didn't get any tattoos. I'm gonna be cool without any of that stuff. Again, not a poke at any of my friends that have piercings and tattoos and all that stuff. You take Steve Urkel, you put him in a $1,000 pair of Versace shoes, he's still a nerd. You take an R8, you throw a body kit on it, some airbags, and some sick Boston wheels, people will start falling out and start shaking on the concrete when they see you rolling by in this thing. When it comes to cars and things like that, cosmetics do a lot, but a car has no personality. That's why it does so much. Alright, I'm done. If you don't remember anything else that I've said here, one thing I want to leave you with. Anybody can buy Jordans. Anybody can wear their hat backwards. Anybody can go to Hot Topic and buy t-shirts. Piercings, tattoos, expensive shoes, expensive clothes, all that stuff does not make you any less basic. If your personality sucks, then all that other stuff doesn't mean jack.